I hope you've gleaned that our mission at Psychotherapy Networker is not only to have fun, but to provide you with cutting-edge trainings from world-class clinicians on the most relevant topics in our field. And as a nonprofit entity, we're grateful to have partners whose support helps us do that. But here's the thing. We don't partner with just anyone. We're choosy about being aligned with organizations whose work we really admire, and whose work is also admired by many of the respected speakers you see up here on this stage. So before we hear from today's respected speaker, we'd like to spotlight the work being done at one of the most unique trauma treatment centers in the world. And here to tell us about that work is one of the most unique, beloved trauma treatment experts in the world. So please welcome to the stage, Janina Fisher.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. And I haven't said anything yet. Thank you. I am so happy to speak on behalf of Khiron House, which is the treatment center that I always dreamed of. And when I first met Benjamin Fry, the founder of the Khiron Clinics, it felt like he had brought into reality the treatment center I felt my clients needed. There was yoga, there was Tai Chi, there was mindfulness, there was an array of treatments from EMDR to what? I could think of my own treatment method, TIST, of course, IFS, many of the speakers you know and love, Linda Tai, Steve Porges, Dev Dana, Bessel, Leisha Sky, we have all been to Khiron House and spent time training the staff. You have to imagine that you would have a chance to send your client to an English manor house out in the most beautiful countryside, where they drive up and it's all fields of green, and it's peaceful and quiet and far away from all the stresses and craziness of the world, and where they're understood. Because for Khiron House, trauma treatment means that the providers of that treatment really understand trauma. And it's in the language from the first moment people get there. It's a wonderful thing to behold. It's a wonderful thing to be a part of. There are many programs. People from the US have gone and lived in London in order to attend the Khiron Clinics day treatment program. That doesn't sound bad, right? And then others have chosen the residential option, and they've been out in that beautiful countryside, planting gardens, hiking, because of course, it's not a locked institution, because healing trauma is not something you can do in a locked institution that's authoritarian and hierarchical. So I always am asked, where should I send my client? My client needs some residential treatment. My client needs a hospital setting that is trauma-informed. And then I have to say, you know, the closest thing to what you're describing exists only in a town outside of Oxford, England. And they pay for American airfare. So I wish I could actually capture for you how beautiful it is to see all the ideas and wisdom that you're being exposed to brought to life in a treatment setting. And it's simple. You know, the manor house is not as elegant as it used to be. It's a little frayed at the edges. The wallpaper is faded, but it has a magical quality where you just feel better because you're there. And as part of the Khiron Clinics mission in this field, Khiron Clinics is a co-sponsor of this conference with great joy. So you will now get to hear one of the speakers that I most revere in this field. We are so blessed to have him. Livia will be introducing him momentarily. Bruce Perry, who I started reading in 1995. And his thinking and his work were so inspiring. Because what did we know in 1995? Not a whole lot. So I hope you enjoy him. I hope you go online and take a look at the beautiful Khiron Clinics setting and just think about how healing it would be to be there. All right, so Livia, have a wonderful. When I'm asked, can I recommend a treatment program that includes modern day approaches to trauma, I say, unfortunately, there's only one program I can recommend, and it's Khiron Clinics.
Khiron Clinics, one of many, many, many residential treatment centers, is the only certified polyvagal-informed treatment center in the world.
The Khiron Clinic very specifically knows about trauma and doesn't label people with some of these DSM diagnoses that really don't mean much and don't have much science behind them.
Khiron Clinics is unique in my experience. I, not too long ago, did a workshop there on IFS, and so I got to know the staff, and I just really liked the spirit of it.
Polyvagal theory is all about enabling the body to be what it really can be. It's enabling our nervous system to serve us in terms of our health, our mental health, our physical health. Khiron House embodies those principles, so I'm very pleased to be supportive of their work.
I invite you to connect to that part of you that has been looking for somewhere where you can begin to slow down and unravel in a place that can hold the fullness of everything that you've been through in such a way that there is care and thoughtfulness in how that becomes unpacked so that you don't feel like you're disintegrating. And I know that within each of us that we're all looking for somewhere like that.
And it's Khiron Clinics in the UK. And most American therapists are horrified. You mean in the whole US there isn't a single program like this program? And I say that's just how it is.